Hello artists. Today we are going to be creating totem poles inspired by Native American art. And the first thing we need to do is grab one piece of paper towel, leave it folded just like that. And at the bottom of it, I need you to write your name and your class right here. You'll see a roll of tape at your table. You want to grab a piece about that long, maybe about the length of your finger. If you have a hard time tearing it, you can use the scissors at your table, but if you can tear it, just do like that. You want to take that same Sharpie and write your name and your class there. Snap that cap, give it a nap. You're going to take one of your paper rolls and that piece of masking tape just goes down in there. Use your finger to get in. If you can't get your finger all the way in, you can also take the Sharpie, kind of rub back and forth, and get your name in there nice and neat, just like that. Now what we're going to be doing, we want our totem poles to be 3 animals high. And so we're going to be taking actually 3 rolls and stacking them up and taping them today. Again, if you cannot tear the tape, you only want it to be about that long. But if you can't tear the tape, just then use your scissors at your table. You're going to take this and with it stacked high, put some masking tape right around it just like that. Now I have a little gap left over, so I'm going to pull another piece of tape and tape right there. Every time you tape today, make sure you rub over it with your thumb so that it stays nice and secure. You need one more piece of tape to finish the rest of that just like that. We're going to do this one more time so that we have a 3rd stack on top. If you're having a hard time keeping your roll up there while you're taping, you can help your shoulder buddy hold theirs while they tape, and then you can help hold their rolls while they tape. If you don't have a shoulder buddy, you can ask someone at your table to help you. So now your totem pole looks something like that, and your name is still inside of one of those rolls. We're going to be working over our paper towels today, and there is a plate of paint at your table that has multiple colors. Since we are making our totem pole 3 animals high, you're going to choose 3 of those colors for your totem pole today. You also are going to have a bowl of water. You may use another napkin to help clean your brushes today. And you'll have a brush. What you're simply going to do is start at the top. That way you have a nice place to hold your totem pole. You may choose any of the colors you like, depending on what animal you would like. And it doesn't even have to be the color of the animal you're going to choose. You could do green if you're going to do a turtle. But if you want your turtle's totem to be orange, we can still use the construction paper later and use green pieces to make the turtle. So you don't necessarily have to know what animals you're making. You can just choose the 3 colors that you like best. How you know when to stop is you can kind of still see through the masking tape, and where that paper roll stops, that's where I want you to stop your first color. Take your paintbrush sideways, make a nice line where you know you're going to stop. Remember to give your brush a good hair day. We brush, we don't poke, poke, poke. We give brush, 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 brush. And now that I have my nice straight line where my paper roll ends, I can go ahead and just finish painting the top. Just twist it in your hand while you work. Check the whole roll and make sure you got it all done. Using your bowl of water, you have to rinse out your own brush today. The key to this is pushing down. This time it is okay to push down on your brush and really swirl it around the water. Check it on the side and you can see that the water is already starting to run clear. Take that paper towel that you're working beside you, not the one you're storing your project on, but the other one, and wipe your brush off. We're going to repeat the same process now in the middle. Choose your 2nd color and again, do the line here, but then you also have to do the line at the top as well this time. Be careful not to get into your wet paint because you don't want the 2 of them to mix. And now that you're done, rest it. Again, push down on your brush, swirl it around. Check it, make sure all the paint's out. And then you can dry that brush off on your extra paper towel. And now it's time for your third and final color. So go nice and slow and get a straight line right where your tape is. And now that you have your line, you can kind of pinch at the bottom this time and paint. The best way to get that spot that's still dry is to turn your totem upside down. Just kind of hold it in place, working on top of your paper towel with a finger. If you get a little on your finger, you're okay. We're gonna wash at the very end. And that's what your finished totem pole should look like after you're done painting your 3 colors. What we're gonna do for cleanup today, I have a special shelf or table where I'm gonna ask you to store your project. You're gonna put your finger at the top. You're gonna grab it from the bottom and carry this entire thing and put it on the shelf or table where I tell you to. As far as your brushes, we're gonna give them one more spin in the water and check and make sure that all of the paint is out. And once it is, you may carefully just kind of dot at your brush to dry it out. If you're still seeing any color on your paper towel, then you need to rinse it again till it's actually all the way clean like that. There is a cup at your sink for your brushes to go in. You need to pour your dirty water in the sink and then rinse the bowl a little bit so that it's all clean for the next class. Your plate of paint can stay in the middle of your table and I will take care of it. There is a wash rag at your table. You can see that I got paint on mine. And so you're gonna use that wash rag, wash up any paint that you might have gotten on your table. And after your table is clean, your final step is to go wash your hands. Remember, when you're using the sink, 1 pump of soap, 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me. Get 1 paper towel, dry off, and you're all finished for cleanup.